Hello, welcome back. Can't believe you came back, but hey, must be doing something all right. So today, what I'm going to show you is my food supply, and also I am going to show you my cook system, and then I also have an electronics bag, and I think some emergency items. So those are some of the things that I'm going to go um, into today. If you haven't seen them yet, there are some previous videos that have my sleep system and also one with all of the clothes that I'm planning or hoping or making decisions on for going on the trail. So these are these are some of my food choices. I know there's a lot of people, every time I call somebody and say, hey, can I send you a resupply box? They're like, that's not needed on the AT. And I'm like, I know. I eat funny. So sometimes I just want some of my things that I'm familiar with so that I have them with me on trail. So I'm going to start with the electronics and tell you a little bit about what I have. And then some of the items are items that I have swapped out. Um, Okay, so let's start with those. So the first one is I've got a new battery bank, and this one, I don't know what it is. I just know it's really big. It's like it's a 20,000. I can't see the brand name on it. I put a sticker on there, which I think is kind of funny. It's a band name for one of my kids, but I'm like, battery bank. It's for tomorrow. It's you know power for in the future. So I think that's kind of a funny inside joke. But it's also really a good idea to put some kind of a sticker on your power banks because a lot of them look exactly the same. So this is my last one, and it was a 10,000, and I don't remember what brand it is. I don't know, can't see it on there. But that was my 10,000, and then this one is 20. So it is quite a bigger, quite a bit heavier. But 10 wasn't enough. And when it got cold, this thing went lost power fast, even though I had it in the sleeping bag with me. So, and it was a little bit goofy to use with its different system or whatever, and the cords that come with it. It was a little bit goofy for me. So, sometime when I thought I was charging something, I wasn't charging something, and a different hiker told me, "Oh, well, you had something turned around," and I was like, "Okay, this is simple. It's either plugged in or it's not plugged in. So there's no special goofy cord that goes with it." So this is the new one. It's a 20,000, and again, I can't read a name on it. So that's that. I have a little electronics bag. It's just a real light bag that I like to throw my electronics in. These are my old earbuds. They had a cord on them, and I am replacing those with these again that I got on Amazon, and brand, I can put it in the description. I'll try and get this stuff in the description because literally it doesn't say anywhere on this case what they are, but there's a left and a right in there. They charge when they're in the case. They are, the other thing about them is once I put them in, they are nice and flat, so I can sleep in these. Okay, they're ones that you can sleep in. So if I'm not being able to sleep, I can put in some noise or something, and it should help with that. Or I can use them on the trail. I use them when I'm on my hikes that I do now. It tells you how much battery is right on there. I really like these, and again, I'll put it in the description what they are. So for watches, the first time I went out, I wore it's a Google watch, which I love. It's a great watch. It's a lot of fun, but the battery dies like one day, gone. So I went on to, so again, you know me and my Amazon. So I went on Amazon and I got this one. I don't remember what brand it is, but I still haven't even found which app works with it. So it's a watch and it works. Right now it's an hour off because I can't find an app to go with it to switch the time. But we're about to spring forward, so it'll be fine in the next time that the time changes, which is going to be really, really soon. And it's got a little charge cord that goes on it right there. But this thing holds, it goes more than a week on a charge. So this one, when I charge this one, it lasts a really long time, and I really like that about it. So that was one of the reasons when I checked the reviews on them, that's one of the things that I was looking for, was a really long battery life. It does elevation, it does miles, it will track my height, tells the time, it gives my heart rate in case I'm going up a mountain and my heart's beating out of my chest. So it's a cool little watch. I do not remember the brand, but you know what? I think I've got the box right there, so I can look at that. And then some assorted cords. I do need to swap out. I've got two little of the adapters that goes in the walls, but they are both USB to C, and I want one that's USB to C and one that's C to C. Other than that, I'm fine with that giant charging block. If I'm on my, by the way, I carry that charging block in my fanny pack when I hike. And the reason is, if my phone needs to be charged or whatever, I can toss it, little short cord that's one of these super short cord. What is this one? Oh, this one's even shorter. So I can just take the battery pack, the super short cord. It can go from the power bank to my phone, and while I'm hiking, it's charging. And then when I get into town, I can just charge everything back up. So it works really well for me. And I also have a little adapter. I don't know if I'm going to need this or take this with me, but it's a USB to C adapter. I think I needed it before. I don't think I need it now if I've got the USB. So that's it for electronics. I also have a little tiny, not sure if I'm going to take this or not, but it's a little handheld thing that I can do if I want to do my phone for videotaping. I think I'm going to take it. I think I took it before. It weighs like almost nothing. I don't remember what it weighs. I think I took my scale upstairs, so I don't have that right now, but I might take this. It's hokey. This is totally Mickey Mouse, or monkey as my husband says. So there's that. So now let's talk about my water filter system. So I'm going to take this off of here and talk about my water system. So what I have is, for my filter, I like the platypus. I like the platypus because the platypus is, the flow rate is awesome. I know a lot of people love, what's the other one? The other one that everyone buys. I can't remember what it is. But I happen to think that this one, it works better for me. It's got a much better flow rate. I just have to make sure that it is soaked prior to going on trail. I messed up on the last time that I was out on trail because I thought that this was seized up and not working, when really all I needed to do was soak it. And so I was coming down off of the mountain and going back up, and I passed some garbage cans along the side of the road from when they had, some garbage bags. So when they had done like the neighborhood cleanup or whatever. So I just popped my filter in there. Turns out there was nothing wrong with it. So I bought a new one at the next time I went to the outfitters. Oh, I wish I could remember the outfitters that I went to. They were very, very nice. But I was so many different places. I don't even remember where I was. But there's one end where the flow comes out, and the other end that you can unscrew this, and then you can hook it right to the collection bag. And this is what I have. It's a Bird Trail bag. A lot of people have the CNOC bag. This is a CNOC, another bottle or whatever. But again, with my Amazon, this is one I got on Amazon, and it works great. It's very flexible. It's held up. And this is what I use to collect my water. I open up this top, scoop it, attach my filter down to this end, and then filter the water very easily. Okay, so that's my water filter system. I also have this collapsible water bottle. I love it because it collapses to like almost nothing. And I use this one mostly for electrolytes. Okay, so sometimes I use it for backup water to store and carry on the trail, but most of the time it's for electrolytes. And then I also have my drink bottle, and I have modified a kit that I got on Amazon. Um, it's actually supposed to go on what are like one of those camel systems or whatever, with the cord and the clips and the thing and all that. But really, I just use this. I use this double lid system and the double straw system, and I bought some little straw toppers for the top. The straw goes all the way to the bottom of my water, and then that way I have like a bottle holder on my strap of my backpack, and then when I want to drink, I just open that up, take a drink, close it back up. So I don't have to pull the bottle out, take the lid off, or pop the lid open, take a drink, and then put it back in. I just done. So that's super cool. And then all of that, I have like a mesh bag that I can put the spare bottles in to just pop it on the outside bag of my backpack. And I also have some water treatment tabs. And then, so I also have a third way that I can purify water, and that is with my Cook system, which I will also talk about.